Alright, well, I've just been sitting here and doing some editing, putting together the first episodes of the Zombie Apocalypse Diaries, as I'm calling it. As it's going to be called, actually, as it is, the Zombie Apocalypse Diaries. Let's see. I guess since I'm going to go ahead and upload this first, I'll call this an introduction. This is not the pilot, this is not anything, this is just an introduction to let people know what this project is all about. First of all, I am recording this on my phone, for now anyway. I do have a video camera, but or a camera with video capability. I'm just using this because it's convenient format, it's easy to use, and it's very conducive to the diaries, to the show. So what am I doing here? What is this project about? The project is called Zombie Apocalypse Diaries. It is a new kind of media experiment, the first of its kind in history. I am attempting to use entertainment media as a mechanism by which to educate rather than de-educate. And this is irony in its most pure form, because I am using a fictional mechanism, calling this the Zombie Apocalypse Diaries, to convey an entertaining mechanism by which people can actually be cured of what I am calling the zombie apocalypse, the zombie virus, zombieism, other words that I use to describe what's going on. I know it's actually wrong. I know how to cure it. I am extremely adept. I've done a heck of a lot of research, a lot of work, a lot of thinking about what's wrong with human society, American society especially, and how to go about fixing it. And I am quite literally launching this project as an effort to save humanity. I have decided no longer to disguise this effort. I feel that it would actually sell better as a product, because I would like to do that. I would like to sell this as a product, because selling it as a product is the best way to get as many people as possible to watch it. So to sell it as a project, I am promoting it completely honestly. I will benefit from the fact that people think I'm a kook, that they will continue to think I'm a kook, and they'll think I'm even more of a kook because I'm calling all this stuff zombie apocalypse instead of, the subject of my enlightenment or having come to understand human society. I am actively trying to pitch this idea. I am hoping to get George Lucas behind the project, because this is right up your alley, George. You're wanting to make amends for what happened with Star Wars and what the effects on the media and society that your projects have done, and the fact that you've strayed away from art. I sense that. You may not immediately recognize it, but subconsciously it's there. So I am actively, again, trying to pitch this, promote this. I want studio or other high-money production behind this. Not to increase the production value. The appearance of this needs to be about the same. I mean, you're not going to watch this if it's super-duper fancy, high-value, high-dollar production. I mean, it takes away the reality of it. So, this is just you and me. I'm talking directly to you, so I'm not going to hide behind millions of dollars worth of special effects and panoramic view cameras and 3D this and that. It's just me, you, and my phone. That's it. Where the money's going to come in is promotion and marketing and getting people involved and legal work and whatnot. So that's where I'm going to be needing the production, and I'm also going to need some production assistance. I'm going to need help with editing. I really have suffered brain damage, so I really am going to need help with organization and getting my shit together. Also down the road, hoping to get other people to film this. This will become a global project, but for now it's my baby and mine alone. For those who are interested or might be considering promoting and producing this, I will have absolute total creative control. over and veto power over all aspects of promotion and whatnot. However, I don't want a damn penny. I want enough of a salary to support myself, to support production, I should say. I don't want money for myself. I get Social Security disability. That's all I need to live on. What I need is money to buy another car. If I begin producing this here, if I stay in the States to produce this, I'm going to need a full-time, I can't think of the word because of my brain damage, chaperone. I'm going to need a full-time chaperone. I'm going to need a driver, or someone to accompany me. I'm going to need someone to own the vehicle that I drive, because I have to be completely shielded from the society. I have to be completely sequestered, completely isolated. So I basically need to be treated like a movie star or a rock star, whatever. I don't know. It's regardless. I need to be isolated, protected from the zombies, basically. I am, as I mentioned in some of the videos that you will see, I am wanting to promote this honestly, and that means staying quote unquote in character. The only thing fictional is that I'm calling this a zombie virus. That is the only aspect of this program, this show, this project that is fictional. I am taking, this is the kind of media this is, the kind of project this is a fictional perspective on reality. I am framing the cause of what we see in our lives, all the misery that we see in our lives. I'm framing that and blaming that on a zombie virus. The actual problem is something completely different. I won't discuss that here, but we can call it a zombie virus. But anyway, so the point of that is that while I am producing these videos, the contract that I have with the production company or production organization, production individual, is that I will always, at all times, be in character. So I will be I will be conducting business, I will be doing every aspect of this with regards to business end of it, will be in character. As far as the videos themselves, well, of course that'll all be in character, but it's not very hard for me to do because the only thing I have to do is pretend that instead of what I know to be the problem, I just call it the zombie virus, and I do that for your benefit. What is the goal of this project? Nothing other than to save humanity. That is the goal of this project, to save humanity. That is my aspiration. Do I want to become famous? Fuck no. That's the last thing I want. I don't want anybody to know who I am. There are a lot of people out there who are going to know who I am from watching these, but keep it a secret. Yeah, right. Actually, I'm not going to have to worry about that because all the people that do know me, most of them hate me anyway, so hey, be jealous, but whatever. Can't touch me anymore, can you? Let's see. The only reason that I want to get production backing is because I can't do this myself. I need the help, and because I want it to succeed. And for it to succeed, it cannot be stolen. The idea cannot be stolen from me. The idea, I have to have absolute creative control. There is no script. There is no plan of what the episodes will cover. I'm just going to go over events as they happen. I mean, this is more like a talk show than anything else. It's just a kind of a talk show framed in terms of a fictional reality. So I'll discuss real events as they happen, when they happen, but from this fictional perspective. So I'll talk about things like Syria going on right now. That's oh man, the zombies over there, Muslim zombies. Who would have thought, huh? So you got Sunni and Shiite Muslims that have become zombies that are fighting against each other, and I think it's the fact that Assad is Sunni and Assad is Shiite and the rebels are Sunni or something like that. Anyway, Muslim against Muslim, and some of the Muslims that are against Assad are Al Qaeda, and they're against us, and we're backing them. At the same time, we're putting people in jail for backing them. I mean, it's all stupid, crazy shit, you know. So I'll be talking about that. I'm going to be pissy and moany bitching about how fucking stupid people are, but framing it once again in the fact that it's the zombie virus, and I'm going to let my anger get out of control once in a while, but I'll rein it back in, just realizing that, hey, it's not people's fault, it's the zombie virus. The point of that is to help people understand that, truthfully, honestly, this is not their fault. It is their responsibility, but it is not their fault. See, the zombie virus is an absolute perfect metaphor for what's wrong. I may invoke the Matrix metaphor. That's going to take some effort to build that up, but the fact of the matter is that the movie The Matrix is actually a perfect metaphor for our situation. If you consider that anybody plugged into the Matrix is a zombie, and anybody unplugged isn't a zombie, then you've kind of got your idea there. But the idea with discussing the Matrix metaphor is that so you can understand, things like the fact that you have to wake up, you have to understand what it is, you have to question. That requires thinking, and you can't do that if you're a zombie. It also covers. Lost track. One thing to note, I need to point out, is that I suffered brain damage some years ago. This is honest truth. I actually did suffer brain damage. I had a house fire, and that actually led me on the road to recovery from the zombie virus. Going back to the fictional element of it, what it did was I ended up having to go into a mode of concentrating very much on thinking, because I was before the fire, I didn't have to do a whole lot of thinking because I was a genius. I mean, my IQ was rated in the 99.28th percentile, and I was underrated. It was a very poorly proctored test, so it didn't accurately represent my IQ. So I'm one of the smartest people alive, in the top 100%. And so with this brain damage, I had to really start thinking. And because I had to start thinking when everyone else basically stopped, which, let's say the event that caused that was around 2001, I think probably around September, maybe the 11th. But anyway, that's when people basically stopped thinking, was right after that. And the reason for it I'll discuss possibly later. But when everyone else stopped thinking, 2004, I started thinking. So I basically cured myself of what I'm calling the zombie virus. And now I want to cure everyone else. That's my goal here. So this project is literally about curing humanity, especially Americans, of what's wrong, which I am calling the zombie apocalypse virus, or which I'm calling a zombie virus, or the zombie apocalypse. Anyway, so that is the goal of this project, to actually cure people. I don't want to make money. I don't want to be famous. No other goal except to save humanity. That's it. So, what you're about to watch, I've mostly been filming while driving. I think it's a good production, and I think it has good production value, at least for now. There may be need for variety. That's why I need production assistance, why I need a producer, some assistance with that. I need more. I need some ideas, someone to bounce ideas off of, things like that. I do not want or need someone taking this project over. I absolutely do not. There is nobody out there who could possibly do this project better than I can. Do not even begin to think about that. You can't do this better than I can. But you can help me make it perfect. Okay? You can help me make it perfect. You can help me make you a lot of money, because I don't want to make money. I want creative control, not profit. How much more perfect a situation scenario can you have than that?